Hey guys, it's Randy here at etrailer.com. Now, of course, cargo management is something we're big into. We've got tons of different options out there and available. What we're taking a look at today is going to be a double ETrack slot from Brophy. Now, this is going to allow us to give ourselves an ETrack connection point just about anywhere we need it, whether like what we're doing today inside an enclosed trailer. Maybe you've got a Sprinter van or a truck you want a couple of connection points in. Maybe you've got a dock where you want to strap some stuff down, or you're going to be using these in the garage to give yourself a couple of shelves somewhere where you don't already have one. At any rate, however you plan on using them, they're going to be a really nice addition that's very handy. As far as ETrack accessory goes, there's an absolute ton of them out there, and you can do almost anything you want to do with them. You can see we've got 3 mounting holes here. Those are going to be 3/8 of an inch in diameter, so you can use even some nice large hardware with it. See here from side to side we're at about 4 3/8 of an inch. And front to back, let's call it about 3 5/8. So all in all, it's going to be a nice compact connection point that gives you tons of opportunities for securing different things. I also like, you can see how the edges have the 45 on them. As you're loading or unloading or sliding things around, having that smoother edge for things to kind of come up and over, I think is going to be a big deal. Not going to have to worry about them getting hung up and having to lift up one side to get it over or something like that we see out of other systems. You can see we've kind of got a matte finish to this one as compared to some of the Ericsson stuff that seems to have more of a gloss finish to it. And the coating, that zinc finish, seems to be really, really sturdy. Seems to have a nice, thick, heavy-duty feel to it rather than some of the other stuff we see. Now here's another one that's available. It's also a 2-position ETrack connection point. This one's from Ericsson. Now this one compared to this one, you can see is much larger. It's going to take up a lot more space, and it does essentially the exact same job as this one's going to do. So you can see we've got plenty of options available. I would go with this one just because it's a little more compact, doesn't take up quite as much space, and it sits down just a little bit closer to the surface we're mounting to than this one. But that black color I can see used in a lot of situations in race car trailers and things like that have a little bit more style to them. All in all, I think it's going to be an excellent tie-down point. It's going to serve a great purpose. If you need a few of these around the house, I think it'd be an excellent choice. Now, when doing your installation, of course, you want to pick the appropriate spotter where you think it's going to be most handy. We're going to be using it in conjunction with this vertical ETrack here. So I'm just going to bring it right out here. I'm going to square it up where I want it, and we're going to be using number 14 self-tapping screws to get it secured. Now, just depending on your application, you can use whatever type hardware that you want. And at that point, it's going to be nice and secure, ready for use. Now, these connection points that we can put just about anywhere we want are going to be really handy. I think if you're using them in a garage or something, you could use a couple hooks to hook things on. They've got things like this, which are going to be a redirect. We can run our strap through here, redirect it somewhere else. All of them are going to fit in very easily. And there are absolutely a ton of accessories. You could mount a couple of these on the wall, and you could put shelves in. They've got all kinds of brackets, they've got load stops, just about anything you'll need. Wheel chocks if you're going to be using these just to give you a spot to stop as you're pulling something in or out. So all in all, they can be very, very versatile. In our application here, we're just going to be strapping down our generator. So with all the ETrack accessories, you just pull up on that tab, slide that side in first, the other side goes down, and just pull back till that clips in place. As you can see, it's going to be nice and solid there. Gives us a great connection point. Now with our generator here, you can see we're just going to bring our strap around. We've got a connection point there. It gives us a great anchor location. Get that strap down, tidy up our excess. You can see it's going to keep everything nice and safe for us. Regardless of what it is you're going to be hauling, it's a great solution.